YouTube automation, YouTube cash cow channels, aka you can make money on YouTube without showing your face, recording your voice, or even making your own videos. Welcome to the video, guys. In this one, I'm going to make a step-by-step tutorial on how you can start a YouTube cash cow channel or YouTube automation channel in 2021 and beyond. If you're new here, my name is Razvan Paraschiv. I got over 2 million subscribers with a business called YouTube Automation, and I also make $30,000 per month in passive income. And I created this channel to help you start and scale yours. And we have also created a free Facebook community for people interested in YouTube cash cow. So if you're interested, make sure to join the link into the description, guys. Now, let's dive right into the video. Once again, let's make it clear for everybody, guys, very quickly, what a YouTube automation or a YouTube cash cow channel even is. They're the same thing, and they're nothing else but delegation channel, guys. So the whole point of the business is to hire other people to do the work for you while still collect the benefits and create a source of passive income. So instead of you being in front of the camera, recording your videos, showing your face, recording your voice, editing the video, putting them together, spending hours and hours and hours creating all this, you hire scriptwriters, voiceover actors, video editors, which in most cases can do a better job than you, and that allows you to start and scale multiple channels. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I know there are a lot of people out there who are trying to make this work but don't have the budget, so you can definitely start yourself. Make sure to don't show your face, basically, to don't attach it to your channel, and once the channel starts earning, then you can delegate everything and turn it into a real cash cow channel. Back to the tutorial, guys. I've broken it into 7 steps, so make sure to watch it until the end so you don't miss out. Step number 1, and probably the most important, choosing a niche. Now, guys, there's a concept in business that goes something like this. If you put a bad entrepreneur in a good market, the market will win. But if you put a good entrepreneur in a bad market, the market will win. Now, what I want you to understand from this, guys, is it's definitely an important decision that you have to make after you've done your own research, you've chosen the best one for you, and you've seen multiple options. So make sure to watch. I have some videos on my channel, or maybe there are some other videos on YouTube that go over different niches that you could watch and start, so then you can make an educated decision. I usually recommend with going something that you're passionate about. It can be your profession, it can be your side hustle, or even your hobby. Just want to make sure you know something about what's going on in the space, so that will give you a competitional advantage. Now, I'm gonna give you a great tip right here, guys. For this purpose of this video, we're gonna go with the niche of cars, because I think it's definitely not saturated. There's very little competition when I'm recording this mid-October 2021. So if you are passionate about cars, feel free to start a channel. I think it's definitely a good idea. Step number 2, come up with the video idea, title, and thumbnail. A lot of people somehow skip this step, and I know why, because it can be so crucial in your success. When starting out, I definitely recommend you go for search traffic based ideas, basically videos that people are already searching for, they want to see, instead of going for something new that hasn't been done before. You know it's gonna work. Just test with what's proven, and then once you have an audience, you can test with the new stuff. Now, guys, what you want to do is you want to search, for example, in the car niche for best cars. And you can see we have a lot of ideas. Best cars under 10K, best cars under 5K, best cars for teenagers, best cars under 20K, best cars under 30K, best cars for beginners. So you can see that there's a common pattern. People are searching for best cars under a certain price and best cars for teenagers and beginners. So what I would do in this one, for the video idea and both for the title, I'll probably combine those two. So, and for that, I'll do something like this: best cars for beginners or for teenagers. Definitely what you want to do. Best cars for teenagers is the first one, so we're just gonna go with the first one. Best cars for teenagers under 10K 2021, right? This is what I would do for the title if I would only have 30 minutes to spend on it. Now, guys, I often use extensions called vidIQ, TubeBuddy, and maybe even Social Blade to make sure that my titles are on point and I use enough keywords. So you have some promotional links in the description if you want to check them out. For the thumbnail, I will just go on Fiverr, search for thumbnail designer, and as you can see, there are people right here designing even 1 or 2 thumbnails, even 3 thumbnails, guys, for the price of $5. So if you don't know Photoshop, if you don't know Canva, which you can learn very quickly, you can definitely go on Fiverr and get a thumbnail done as cheap as $2.50. Step number 3, write a script. Now, guys, one of my biggest mistakes when I started in YouTube automation, when I started my very first YouTube cash cow channel, was that since I didn't know anything about scripts, I had zero knowledge, zero experience, and I didn't actually love writing, I just hired somebody and never cared about it, which was too bad. I realized after months and months and trial and error that that's definitely the foundation of the video. And if you just throw nonsense in the script and then you have the best voice, the best editing, the best thumbnail, the best whatever, it doesn't care, because people won't watch in long term because you are not saying the right words. So what you can do for scripts, guys, you can definitely go on Upwork, you can go price by category, and you want to go here at writing, and now you'll have a lot of options here. You can definitely go for content writing, script writing, creative writing. You can just play around with this, or you can just post you can just post a gig yourself. And here, but the advantage of this is that it allows you to first select the freelancers, and also you can select their hourly rate. And I would definitely go for 10 and below if you're a beginner. If you're just starting out, it doesn't make sense to spend a lot of money when you're just testing. Now, if you want to do 10-minute videos, I definitely recommend you write around 1500 scripts, depending on the pace of your video, whether you want your videos to be like this and you want to go you got the point, or if you want the videos to be more slowly, which a lot of guys suggested me to talk slower. I will try, I promise. But if you want to go for 4-minute videos or 5-minute videos, I'll definitely recommend to getting, 700, 800-ish words. Now, alternatively, you can just type online for blogs and cars and articles and all the stuff, and you can try writing your script yourself. But in this case, I'll definitely recommend you spend some time on it, and the more experience you have, the more easier it's gonna become. But as I said, this is definitely something important, and you don't want to play around with it. Step number 4, get a voiceover. So, as you all know, we want to have a voice on top of those videos, so you can find out for extremely cheap. Like guys, for a 10-minute video, you could spend as low as $5 for somebody to record a video, and most of the times it will be a voice better than yours. So what you want to do, again, you want to go here on Upwork, browse by category, or post a job, and you're gonna find it a design and creative voice talent. You want to go here, and as always, you want to make sure you want a female or a male performance. I'm just gonna go with male performance, and then I'm gonna go with freelancers only. We don't want to mess up with agencies and hourly rate. I would just go for $10 and below, and you can see how many people we have right here willing to voice over your video for as cheap as $5. Now, for most of the times, I recommend you go with an American voice if your video are in English, or a native Spanish voice if your videos are in Spanish or German or Italy, whatever. Just go with a native, because that gets so much more traction on camera and so much engagement. I understand if you can afford it, don't overcomplicate it, guys. Don't just sit on the side and say, hey, oh, I don't afford it. Just grab your phone, use your microphone from the phone, and then you just go with it. Step number 5, video editing. What you do now, guys, is you take the script, take the voiceover, and put them together in a video so it makes sense on YouTube. And you want to do that by finding a lot of stock footages, screenshots, and images online on websites like Pexels, Pixabay. I'm sure there are a lot of them out there. Let me give you an example. So let's say you want to make a video where you want to compare the best cars with the cheapest cars, or the cheapest cars with the most expensive cars. So what I would search for, it would be expensive car or supercar or whatever. If you can see, this is not the great one. Maybe this one right here, stuff like that. You definitely want to play around with the keywords and find the footages that fit your video the best. I would also recommend using multiple screenshots, text on screen, transitions, animation, and all the stuff to make your video as good as possible. Also, quick secret tip that most people don't know about, you can actually use background music from YouTube using YouTube's library, which you can find in Creator Studio going at Audio Library. If you don't know how to edit yourself, or you don't want to spend your time on it, I would definitely recommend you get an editor for, 15 to 20 bucks as a beginner, as you will definitely get some time, and most of the cases, the editors will definitely know how to edit than us. Now guys, just to mention, I mostly use Fiverr and Upwork to hire people, but I tried Facebook groups in the past, Twitter, Instagram, my connections, my network. Upwork just seemed to work the best for me, but feel free to try it out on yourself. Step number 6, upload and optimization. After the video is ready and you have done your reviews, you have done your revisions, all the stuff, you just need to upload it on YouTube, optimize it the proper way to make sure you give it the best chances of being a success, of going viral, and from there you'd be to go. You just need to keep consistent. But we cannot dive too much into this because it's gonna take a lot of time, but if you want me to record a 30-40 minute tutorial on this, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely make it for you. The video is not done, guys. We have the last step, which is the step number 7, monetization. Let's monetize the video now. Now, talking about this subject, when it comes to YouTube automation or YouTube cash cow channels, guys, the number one, the most favorite way of monetizing the videos, the one that we do 80% of the time, it's AdSense, because it's so lucrative, it's so passive, and we don't have to do anything for it. We just get paid for creating content and uploading it to the platform. But you can also do affiliate marketing. An example right here would be to go on Amazon, sign up for the associates program, and just find accessories for cars, related products, and put them in the description of each and every single video. And who knows, you might be able to make money before you start making money from AdSense, from affiliate marketing. And also brand deals would be a lucrative way in this niche, but you have to have some traction. You have to have a little bit of audience for brands to be interested in advertising on yours. Guys, last thing, if you didn't know, we have put together a YouTube automation coaching program specifically for you, where we help you start and scale your YouTube automation or YouTube cash cow channel from scratch while saving time, energy, and money. If you're interested, feel free to book a free call with me in the description down below. See you next time, guys. Peace.